So in these very first lectures in building out your store, the first thing we're going to do is put together some pages. Not the most exciting pages in the world, but they are nevertheless essential. Okay, we're going to talk about the Contact Us page. We're going to do some terms and conditions, the privacy policy, and also our refund policy. As I say, not that exciting, but they are essential building blocks for any business. You need these in place. And of course, at the same time, you're also going to learn how to build a page for your site. As ever, you're going to see it's very simple, and you'll then use those skills, of course, going forward, because you're going to make probably a lot of pages for your site. So how do we do it? Well, what we do, first of all, is go down to the online store. And we were just looking at this in the last lecture. And let's click on Pages. Now, in order to add any page, we simply need to click on the Add Page button over here. Okay, so click on Add Page. And here we have it. Now we have the template for any page, and it's always the same. All right. We have a title for our page. We have the content, and this comes with a nice little editor for us to be able to do things like bold or change fonts or change colors. Right. We can make very nice looking pages very easily. Down here we have our search engine listing preview. In other words, once we've made our page, what's it going to look like in the Google rankings? Up here, we've got visibility. You can see we've got visible or hidden. So why would you want to necessarily hide it? Well, it might be that you're working on it. You're not yet ready to publish it, to make it visible to your users on your site. And then we can also associate a template with a page. Okay, I'm not going to get into this now because it's not necessary. But just to say, you can have a template. All you need to know right now is just simply accept default page. Okay, so you can just leave this as is. So that is literally the building blocks for any page. And so in this lecture, we're going to create the Contact Us page. So our title is going to be Contact Us. Let me just make that like that. Okay, so Contact Us. Now, some people do a Contact Us and an About Us page. I like to put the two together. That's just my personal preference. I just prefer it to all be in one place. I like to be able to describe my business a little bit and also give the person the ability to contact me immediately without, let's say, having to go anywhere else on the site. But that very much is my own personal preference. So having done the title, of course, the next thing I'll need to do is to create some content. And this is where I want to give you some really good tips. First of all, I see so many sites where the Contact Us page is almost blank. It just simply says, please contact us here, and then a telephone number or an email address or something like that. And that is a huge missed opportunity. Let me explain. In the online world, what is so important in order to build out a successful business, what is so important is trust with your customer. Any opportunity you have to increase trust, you need to take it. And the Contact Us page is a perfect example of that. So rather than leaving it almost blank, what you want to do is just describe your business. And it doesn't have to be anything, fancy, loads and loads of paragraphs. Just simply describe what you're doing. You could say something like, hi, welcome to my store. Thank you so much for taking the time to drop by. On my store, I have put together a bunch of products that I'm really passionate about. I really hope that you enjoy it as well. If you would like any further information or contact me for any other reason, please feel free to do so using the contact details below. Okay? Now, I know that's not much, but it creates a human connection. It's almost like I've had a little conversation there with my potential customer. And the other thing to say about Contact Us pages is that some people don't think necessarily that they're visited very often, but trust me, they really are. If you think about your own behavior online, you probably go and have a look at the Contact Us or the About Us section more often than you think. Particularly if you're actually going to buy from the person. You go there to get the contact information, but you also want to see what the business is about, right? You want to feel that trust. And that is exactly what I'm trying to get over, okay? So very, very simple to do. So don't miss this opportunity. Now, the other thing that I see people doing is that they big themselves up, all right? They feel like they need to big themselves up. So, I mean, I've seen many examples over the years, but the more ridiculous one would be to get some sort of stock image from somewhere of a big fancy glass fronted office building and put that on the contact us page and kind of pretend that that's your office. Okay. You're not fooling anybody. Okay. People can smell this sort of stuff straight away. They realize that you're, let's be honest, not telling the truth. And once again, that's an opportunity that you've missed. You have not built trust. In fact, you've done more or less the opposite. Okay. So please don't do that. Just write honestly what you are doing. And don't forget, your first draft, you can change this at any time. So easy to come back and change this and just click save, right? And you've now got a brand new contact us page in a matter of seconds. So just write something. As your business evolves, so is your contact us page. Now, at the moment, you're probably thinking, well, that's all well and good, but I don't have any way that my customers can contact me. Well, in fact, that's not entirely true. You have the email address that you use to sign up for your Shopify store in the first place. So you can very easily put that here. You can make a very short description. Please don't overthink it. Okay. As I say, you can change all this stuff. Just make a nice short description and then say, please contact me. And then just put the email address that you use to sign up. And then having done all of that, all you need to do is to click on save up the top here. And that's going to be your very first Shopify page. Congratulations. Now, if I go back to the pages, if I click on pages here in the menu, here is the list of the pages. Okay, we just got the one page, the contact us page, which we created just now. I could click on this to edit it at any time. I can check this here and I can do various actions like delete it if I wanted to. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to leave it showing on the site. And then if I want to see it on the site, I could simply click on view page and that's going to show me where it is on the site itself. So I hope you can see how simple and quick it is to create pages. Now let's have a look in the next lecture at creating the other 3 essential pages that we need for our business.